Cool. So I probably need to disclaim all of this, saying that this is not something that we have in production at the moment. This is still very much a first prototype just to get something up and running and some initial investigation into how we could potentially accept deposits on BitMEX. So this is currently pointed at our testnet dataset, and it's running on my local machine. And over the week, I've managed to add a deposit button. So you can deposit with your existing testnet coins, or you can also do a deposit via Lightning. And if you look at my balance up there, it is 3.65 million, something ending in 3 Satoshis. So if I open the wallet that I have here on testnet and send some funds through to that QR code that I have there, let's send in 1001 Satoshis. My balance will now update, and it is now 1001 Satoshis more, and you're ready to go trading. So yeah, we have a whole bunch of cool ideas that we want to implement on top of this, and having the ability to deposit straight into the account helps reduce some of the custodial risk that people may have with exchanges. So we're really excited about this technology and want to keep building a lot more on it. I don't have a super fancy presentation to give about what I've done here, but I think I've spoken to most of you throughout the week and gotten some great ideas on how we can actually scale this out and build this up in something that's actually going to be scalable and work at the kind of volumes that we're dealing with. And yeah, just wanted to thank the Chaincode people again for hosting us here this week. It's been amazing. Just having people to help get unstuck, which would have taken hours working out things by myself, or learning about things that aren't necessarily mentioned in the documentation, but like the focus of things that are being worked on, has just been totally invaluable. So yeah, just big shout out to the people at Chaincode for putting this together. Cool. Well,
what's the path to being able to withdraw?
That's a little bit more complicated. I think we wanted to make sure that deposits are fully solid beforehand, and keeping our, at the moment we are 100% cold storage based. So for the sake of security, I don't think that we necessarily are thinking about withdrawals at this point, and having that 24-hour cadence for a withdrawal is kind of where we're sitting at the moment. But it's definitely something, as this network matures, that would be something we'd look into.
Are these deposits too small per se? Because normally people deposit much more than how much Lightning can support in a single channel.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see. This is again something that's experimental. When we do roll it out, we'll probably have funding limits on how much we can actually trade. Maybe even run a separate order book or something in a Lightning specific market order only kind of option. There's a whole bunch of things that we're exploring and just seeing what makes sense for where the infrastructure is at the moment and the amount of risk that we can take on, and just how much volume there is in the channels. I'm thinking that we're probably just going to, if we have deposits that are too big, or some sort of warning on it saying if your deposit is above X, please send a Bitcoin transaction. Thanks everyone.